I've got one that can see.
Of the mind control. 100% out. And that's what other people need to get out. Out is the answer. Out is the solution.
Like that's what you all about now. Bet you all a doubt how your minds are owned by the few and to whom you all bow down. Blindly or willfully serving a system built to be a prison. Skillfully structured, destructive and filthy. See these viruses inside your minds that keeps you all too real to see the obvious. Ancient psychologists with the will to see this planet fully dominated. Keeping the population intoxicated with indoctrinated states of consciousness. Complicating the lie just to hide you from the simple truth of what you really are, which in turn cripples you and keeps you on your knees in this matrix of control, unaware of your sovereignty in relation to the whole of creation and the toll that it's taken on your soul, rendering you complacent as the racing towards the goal of total enslavement. But you soon be finding out the clock is winding down. Join the fight, we're in the final hour. And all the time has come, it's hitting home for everyone. It's a global conspiracy, there ain't nowhere to run. Better be armed with the truth and a gun, for when they send their troops to get it done. It's a long all the time has come, it's hitting home for everyone. It's a global conspiracy, there ain't nowhere to run. Better be armed with the truth and a gun, for when they send their troops to get it done. It's a all-out war from the saying is paving the course for your dark occult priest class of chaos sorcerers, playing on your fears through the Hegelian dialectic to traumatize the collective and bring about their objective. The shadow control mechanism manipulating us to accept the chip by pushing a global tech addiction. Transhumanism, the next addition to the prison. The 5G grid, mass surveillance, a weapon system, full body scanners and facial recognition, all under the guise of protecting you from terrorism. It's pathetic, isn't it? Shit is sickening how we let it get to the point of being this fucking ridiculous and blatant. Right in our faces, I stand back in amazement how the whole world's embracing their own enslavement. But some move to a different drum to push the shift that needs to come through the mind or through the gun. Either way it must be done. Like all the time has come, it's hitting home for everyone. It's a global conspiracy, there ain't nowhere to run. Better be armed with the truth and a gun, for when they send their troops to get it done. It's an all-out the time has come, it's hitting home for everyone. It's a global conspiracy, there ain't nowhere to run. Better be armed with the truth and a gun, for when they send their troops to get it done. It's an all-out war.
The control system has set up endless ways to divert us, confuse us, and to keep us from the understanding that would set us free. The elephant in the living room appears when you connect the dots. When you connect enough, the elephant it's so blatant. But when the dots are unconnected, there's no elephant there, because you can't see it. And that elephant in the living room is that there is a multi-level conspiracy to enslave humanity in like a global concentration camp. The trick is to make sure the slaves don't realize they're slaves, so they don't do anything about their slavery.
The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. That you are a slave.
Yo, I run up in the booth like a madman, ready to tear the system to pieces. Verbally or release my range off the leash and rip through your speakers. And slap you up if you sleeping. Check who's speaking. Total extremist for freedom. Here to speak the truth unapologetically, poetically, antithetically, readily, just to let you see the world of lies that's been pulled over your eyes and got you obeying those who claim ownership over your lives. Enslaved to the very system that that you praise and put on a pedestal as they sentence you to a cage. Rape you for the product of your labor, and call it taxation in this fascist dictation. Genetically altered groceries, compulsory vaccinations, spraying your atmosphere, got you trapped in fear of other nations as a justification for their occupation, their operation. Call the population, confiscating whatever's left of your liberties, tricking you to surrender your freedom willingly for security with the same old delivery shit. Land of the free, you fucking kidding me? Enough of that slave talk nonsense. You patriot imposters worshiping at the altar of the monster they call government, the death cult of ultimate evil. Hey yo, this is my message for the sheep.
It's time to free your mind and break out of your chains. Say it with me now. No rulers, no slaves. These motherfuckers don't possess the right to rule over you as they claim. No rulers, no slaves. No man has authority over his fellow man. Time to understand. No rulers, no slaves. Government is illegitimate, and if you fucking sick of it, then let me hear you say, no rulers, no slaves.
Rise up with the spirit of rebellion, take on the shield of truth and start repelling the bullshit they selling. Swat down that nonsense that you're obligated to obey the arbitrary commands they jot down. The call war that back it by violence instead of you taking pride in complying with these tyrants who molded you and turned you into a fool, believing that your obedience is a virtue. See, they want you scared, all the rhetoric they're spraying in your ears just for you to keep obeying in despair. So you give your power away to big daddy government so they can save you from what they manipulated you to fear. See, it's all a mind game, a perception deception, and they can't progress unless you accept it. It's time to reject this bullshit, discover your connection to all and do your best to protect
It's time to free your mind and break out of your chains. Say it with me now. No rulers, no slaves. These motherfuckers don't possess the right to rule over you as they claim. No rulers, no slaves. No man has authority over his fellow man. Time to understand. No rulers, no slaves. Government is illegitimate, and if you're fucking sick of it, then let me hear you say, no rulers, no slaves.
Motherfuckers don't even know what it's about. About to let them know. This is for all you state worshipping ass motherfuckers that wanna advocate authoritarian aggression against all the shit they got you to fear and violate the inherent natural rights of others. You blame us. Fuck that, don't hold me back. The lyrical anarchist just snapped. Fucking lost my patience, yeah, the sacred masculine forces awaken, taking action to bring about change, kicking the knowledge to hand the slaves the key to their chains. In the minority, serving the truth as a priority with the solution to shatter the illusion of authority. This shit enrages me in the home of the supposed bravery that can't even comprehend the government is slavery. How majorly idiotic to think about how it dictates a man, bitch. I'm not the property of anybody, and that goes for you. Only bound by the golden rule. Our rights come from the creator, and they're not negotiable. So I'ma expose the truth like I'm supposed to do, and wage war against the lie that most refute. And for those of you on the wicked advocating that our guns be taken, I'd love to see you roll the walls and try to come and take them, motherfuckers. Yo, hey yo, I'm fully loaded, I'm ready and willing to defend what's rightfully mine. Fuck that, liberty or death. My inherent natural rights and my freedom I protect to my last breath. Fuck that, liberty or death. I live without aggression on my right of self-defense, tell the tyrants not. Fuck that, liberty or death. I'm a sovereign being under natural law, tell the fascists not. Fuck that, liberty or death. Has the right to tell you what you can and can't do. Nobody has a higher claim over your life and property than you, and you'll claim to agree but fail to see how you beg for permission as you tax at every turn in this land of the free and home of the slave. Well, I'ma go to my grave knowing that I was one who stood for truth and try to show you the way. And that's more than I can say for the masses of you suckers that don't stand for shit. They laugh at you motherfuckers as you sit back and take it while they're raping your rights, and don't have the courage to stand and engage in this fight cause you're just scared of the truth, afraid that it might shatter your world, so you ignore it and go on wasting your life, living in the bubble of the lie they sold you, held captive in your own mind. They ain't even gotta try to hold you down. You clueless clowns better check your mouth, cause a body slam indoctrinated punk when I come around, fucking punks. Yo, hey yo, I'm fully loaded, I'm ready and willing to defend what's rightfully mine. Fuck that, liberty or death. My inherent natural rights and my freedom I protect to my last breath. Fuck that, liberty or death. I live by non-aggression on my right of self-defense. Tell the tyrants not. Fuck that, liberty or death. I'm a sovereign being under natural laws. I'm a fascist non. Fuck that, liberty or death. Liberty or death. Liberty or death. Liberty or death. Fuck that, liberty or death.
When does one possess the right to kill those who are holding them in a state of duress? When someone transgresses against our natural law rights through violence, we always possess the right to defend ourselves with whatever amount of force is required to stop the aggression, up to and including deadly
I'm swinging the sword of justice at these corrupted souls amongst us. Blood-sucking political puppets in ignorant public. I had enough of the lies that even they try to justify. I sussed it. They can't tell me otherwise. I'm the dissonant the system hates, who understands the way to infiltrate the minds, to manipulate the ship and state. So I spit straight in Uncle Sam's face. Fuck this Rena Band nation. Government, get your goons. You got a rebel on this plantation. Fool with your rules and regulations. My fuse is detonated. Renegade dedicated to truth. And they say when hate is a man makes a man. And I go sit back and let evil run amok. What the fuck? I'ma take a stand against tyranny, even if it means the death of me. Prepped physically and mentally with an arsenal of weaponry. So don't tread on me unless you wanna feel the steel up against your fucking head. Cause I have the right to kill. Never lay down our arms and surrender to your will. Cause we have the right to kill. Protect freedom even if blood's gotta spill. Cause we have the right to kill. You wanna get tyrannical, you gon' answer to the steel. Cause we have the right to kill. If you don't know what time it is, we gon' let you know the deal. Cause we have the right. Let's identify the real threat, the ones keeping us oppressed. Thugs with guns and vests, holding us under duress. Violently imposing man, supposed war, manifesting the will of their dark occult overlords with no remorse, following orders without question. The standing army the founders want is about devout authoritarian automatons, stomping on the rights and freedom, mixing pride in the blind obedience, living for the servitude of coerce, extorting murder who don't comply. You have the nerve to think they're serving you, that's called mind control. And you fools bought that bullshit, refuse to see the truth, and you're full of excuses, used like a bunch of clumps of animated flesh to fuel the ruling class, which in the end you'll all regret. So if you choose to step to me, you better be correct. Aggress against my natural rights, the penalty is death. We'll never lay down our arms and surrender to your will. Cause we have the right to kill. Protect freedom even if blood's gotta spill. Cause we have the right to kill. You wanna get tyrannical, you gon' answer to the steel. Cause we have the right to kill. If you don't know what time it is, we gon' let you know the deal. Cause we have the right to kill.
These people are exterminators, folks. They're destroying our environment, they're polluting our groundwater, they're spraying us with toxins, putting toxins in our food, doing everything they can to control and exterminate.
Hey, yo, for years I've watched the wolves corral the sheep, the pieces being moved while the world was asleep. A planet full of beings unaware of the power as the hopes and the dreams disappeared by the hour. I'd sit back and think to myself, nah, this can't be. Speak to ears that are deaf and eyes that can't see, as they scrap for survival, sell their souls for the salaries. No individuality, uniform personalities, blinded from reality by their religious fallacies, mistaken by equating morality with legality. We locked into taking the truth in its totality. I'd rather die clinging to
the lie, they change their minds, remain blind regardless of what's exposed. Man, they'll never understand just how deep this shit goes, how badly they've been fucked. The chains that they wear, it's hard to free fools from the chains they revere.
It's simply gotten to the point that the only thing that is stopping us responding to this is our failure to realise that we are under attack.
Hey yo, what's it gonna take? How much worse does it have to get? How much more in your face does it have to become for you to wait? How much further will you be pushed before you break and take a stand? But by then it might be too late. The fuck's it gonna take? How much more must we endure to further assure you that we're already at war? And government's the enemy of the people, the evil in our face, guarding the gates of freedom. So tell me what's it gonna take? Talking when the sheep are not gonna listen. A bunch of brain dead status with Stockholm syndrome, but it's the ignorance and support of the blind for the system that keeps others enslaved and locked in this prison. You see, people have no right to not understand rights and what the truth is. That's why my delivery's ruthless, cause I'm through with this bullshit. It's our duty as humans to understand individual sovereignty, no excuses. Instead, this foolish world rather be consumed with mindless entertainment in itself is pursuance as the same patterns reoccurring. They don't come to a conclusion. They can't distinguish reality from illusion. Good doesn't always win, look around, we're sadly losing, solely due to the fact that this is the world we're choosing. And we can turn it all around the moment we rise up. And rise up, the time is now, or the time's up. What's it gonna take? How much worse does it have to get? How much more in your face does it have to become for you to wait? How much further will you be pushed before you break and take a stand? But by then it might be too late. The fuck's it gonna take? How much more must we endure to further assure you that we're already at war? And government's the enemy of the people, the evil in our face, guarding the gates of freedom. So tell me, what's it gonna take?
What people hold dear, they were trained to hold dear, to make them into slaves, to make them into agents of evil, to make them into cheerleaders for authoritarian domination. And that's not okay, and that's not what humanity is supposed to be. That's why I bash this. That's why I rail against it pretty much 24 hours a day. Because I know what humanity is supposed to be. Because I can imagine a world of peaceful coexistence, like we all can. And because I see what we have instead, and it's evil, and it's horrendous, and it has to change. I bash authoritarianism because I love humanity. That is why I insult people's bad beliefs. For years, I thought it was a really good analogy to compare government to religion. It's not an analogy. It is a religion. It has a superhuman government that has rights that mortals don't. It issues commands, and if you disobey, you're a sinner, and you deserve to be punished. It doesn't play by the rules of mortals.
Hey yo, I ride slump when I bump, that anarchist hardcore punk. Pistol grip pump in the trunk. Don't give a fuck if a pig throw on his leg. Shit, I study natural law, bitch. I know my rights. I'ma fight for liberty and justice. Cause no, I don't trust this corrupted system of globalist muppets whose authority only exists to these foolish bastards. Only answer to the one, I don't serve two masters. Stupid asses, parroting the party line. Dumb enough to still fall for the left-right paradigm. Blind by their slogans, the party sets the stage. Choosing a ruler every 4 years don't make you any less a slave. Play term after term, time after time. A vicious cycle, the blind leading the blind. Too weak in the mind to see the design of their own prison. Well, there ain't no fool in this one. Fuck the whole system, man. Fuck government, come on. Yo, fuck government, fuck government. Say what? Fuck government, fuck government. Yeah, fuck government, fuck the government. Each and every one of them. Fuck government, come on. Yo, fuck government, fuck government. Say what? Fuck government, fuck government. Yeah, fuck government, fuck the government. Hey, yo, turn this shit the fuck up. Where's all my true anarchists at? Grab your gats, let these system ass lickers know you strapped, cause it frightens them that you know your rights and you're willing to die fighting the motherfuckers that try swiping them, striking them with logic, but they can't comprehend it. Full of contradictions that they won't stop defending, lying to themselves and they don't stop pretending, afraid of truth and quick to get offended. So let's send a message to the sleeper, clinging to their chains, whose ignorance keeps us enslaved. A bunch of clowns that can't picture a world without a ruling class stealing our wealth and bossing us around. They don't trust humans to govern themselves, but yet trust a subset of the same humans to govern everyone else. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? This shit is puzzling. They shovel shit on them and they loving it. Say it with me now. Fuck government, come on. Yo, fuck government, fuck government. Say what? Fuck government, fuck government. Yeah, fuck government, fuck the government. Fuck government, fuck government, yeah. Fuck government, fuck the government. Every single one of them wanna, yeah. Fuck the motherfucking state and every brainwashed dumbass that supports it. Government is slavery, biatch.
Already at war. And I'm not just talking about a spiritual or mental war. We are already at physical war. Physical?
Hey yo, late at night, I sit and stare at this rifle I got, knowing that one day soon it might have to rightfully pop. Until then, I'll take this light that I got and keep speaking the truth the way that I do, whether you like it or not. So fuck what you all think that are clueless and sleeping and simply can't sync with the truth that I'm speaking. See, they weakened your mind so your eyes don't decode the war going on around you and the lies that they told. Your reality's a giant lie that's been sold from your history to religion, designed to divide and control. You were born with a mind of your own, and it's sad cause most of you are gonna die as a clone. I keep my eyes on the road and my hands on the wheel, stay sharp and focused and plan to reveal all that's been kept occulted. A man with the will to die for what's right, taking a stand for what's real. Fuck how you feel, I'm here to speak about what's real. I go to war for the truth, I'll never cower down and kneel. So if you know the deal and you're charged with the will, then grab your steel and your shield and meet me on the battlefield. Yeah, the battlefield, no doubt about it, this shit is real. Don't know that we're at war, you're sleeping behind the wheel. All you cowards take cover and head for the hills, and the warriors meet me on the battlefield. State your allegiance to these demons, committing false flag ritualistic murders to justify taking your freedoms, playing you dumb to face snakes as fake as they come. But you refuse to see the ways of these dark Satanist scum, banging their drums of war, incrementally encroaching to come for all our rights. So I'm strapped with guns galore, ready to rock with these order followers, but drop the knowledge to raise consciousness, to try to avoid a conflict. But if it must be, it must be. If only you close-minded, blinded fucks can just see how badly they deceive you, censoring free speech at the same time grabbing our guns. What the fuck you think this shit is gonna lead to? What you gonna tell your kids you did when all of this was rolling out, huh? What? You kept your head down and your mouth shut, now they gotta live in the prison system you wouldn't thwart, cause you were a fucking coward and bad when you should've fuck how you feel. I'm here to speak about what's real and go to war for the truth. I'll never cower down and kneel. So if you know the deal, then you charged with the will, then grab your steel and your shield and meet me on the battlefield. Yeah, the battlefield, no doubt about it, this shit is real. Don't know that we're at war, you're sleeping behind the wheel. All you cowards take cover and head for the hills, and the warriors meet me on the battlefield. Yeah, we're headed down a dark fucking road, watching history repeat itself, cause we didn't take heed to the warnings of the founding fathers. And the standing army of tyrants we allow to rise up in our midst are destroying our rights and freedom and pushing us into war. And if you don't think it's gonna come to that, you aren't paying fucking attention. And I'm talking about the order followers. Yeah, the order followers are the fucking problem. The police and military, the boots on the ground for the satanic new world order. These are the motherfuckers that are keeping the system of slavery in place. And unless these people are reached, don't expect shit to change. Expect us to fall deeper into bondage. So you better get on the right side of history for when it all goes down, cause I'm sure it's fuck red. Fuck red. Get me the fuck up out of here. Fuck breaks on. So what we have here is a multinational, multi-generational, parasitic ruling class, raping the earth of its resources and driving humanity deeper in the bondage. And emerging from the shadows comes a light warrior determined, resisting the system of violence and coercion. Learn how to spot the workings of the men behind the curtain and the truth through the lies and perversion. So I can hand you the script with the proper grammar for you to understand the modus operandi. I notice the propaganda that they be spewing through their paid talking heads, trying to set you off the bed while I was set to wake the walking dead and take part in starting a slave rebellion and break out of this Orwellian state we're held in, headed towards total totalitarianism, a global technological authoritarian prison, far worse than Huxley could have had never envisioned. The choice is yours, time to make a decision. You could choose to deny, accept your chains, live the lie, but I'ma look these scum dead in the eye, tell them I refuse to comply. I'm a free man, you motherfuckers don't own me, you won't hold me down, while my mind don't control me. I'm a free man, I refuse to live in your clutches, I'm exposed to dirty, you disgusting motherfuckers. I'm a free man, you'll never take this gun from my hand, so send in your minions, I'ma drop them right where they stand. I'm a free man, nobody can contain me, I'm a force to reckon with, here to abolish slavery. Fuck you motherfuckers, get off thinking that people are property of the state. Time you get put in your place, cause I had it up to here with your decrees and your dictates, thinking you have the right to rule. Well, I'ma set this shit straight and let these people know that your authority is imaginary. Show them the adversary, bury you with my vocabulary and rage against your psychotic machine as long as I'm breathing and be a voice of truth in this war for our freedom. These chumps believe in all that bullshit you say, but you ain't fooling me, punks. I know the fucking games you play. I studied your methodologies and psychopathic qualities and the tactics you used to wage war, psychologically, diabolically implemented your twisted agenda, but this one will never surrender. Even if I gotta end up behind my rifle, taking my final stand, and if you want it, you're gonna have to pry it from my cold dead hands. Cause I'm a free man, you motherfuckers don't own me, you won't hold me down, while my mind don't control me. I'm a free man, I refuse to live in your clutches, I'm exposed to dirty, you disgusting motherfuckers. I'm a free man, you'll never take this gun from my hand, so send in your minions, I'ma drop them right where they stand. I'm a free man, nobody can contain me, I'm a force to reckon with, here to abolish slavery. Yeah. Yo, the truth is treason in the empire of lies, political den of vipers that they try to disguise, and I don't fear them. I'll look them right in the eyes and tell them try to silence me, I'll never put out the fire inside. Shit, I'm wide awake, heavily armed and rightfully pissed off at the ignorant hordes allowing our freedom to get ripped off. So I keep my rifles polished and inspect my shell cases, 5.56s and 12 gauges, ready for when all hell raises. Amazed, I'm sitting all struck, looking at how we're all stuck, wondering why the fuck the militia hasn't been called up. The war's begun, and yet divided we stand, bullied by tyrants. Where the fuck's a line in the sand? It's time we demand what's rightfully yours, what's rightfully mine. Even if we have to put our lives on the line, be ready to make sacrifice and do whatever it takes. And the Fed and the state decapitate the head of the snake and break the chains that bind us to these institutions that confine us, and the spells they use to blind us and further divide us. Time is running out, we better throw some balls in that puss sack, tell them this far no further and start to push back. Rise up, all the people, go free your cats. Time to call up the militia, freedom is under attack. Rise up, grab your magazines and your clips, the standing army invasion forces risen in our midst. Rise up, 3% it's time to lock and load. Tyrants can't be reasoned with, these motherfuckers gotta go. Rise up, either comply or react, where's all the warriors at? Time to take a freedom back. My dreams are rise up, so I grab my sword and lit off my battle roar like a soul reincarnated out of Valley Forge. All you so-called patriots forgot the story, back in the blue coats like some dirty rotten Tories. So I'm aggravated at the aggregated state of consciousness
masses of the populace, stuck in their arrogance and obnoxiousness, watching us all degrade as their powers consolidated. So I'm irritated when I hear people propagating some awakening when I don't see the slightest indication. That's why I'm charged with frustration and righteous indignation. It's right in your faces and you motherfuckers still don't get it, still accepting the typical bullshit that they fill your head with. It's pathetic, and we've been past the point where a physical rebellion will be justified. And there comes a time in a man's life where he's gotta stand and fight for what's right, and that time is now. Join us or die. Rise up, all my people, go free your gats. Time to call up the militia, freedom is under attack. Rise up, grab your magazines and your clips. A standing army of Asian forces risen in our midst. Rise up, 3% it's time to lock and load. Tyrants can't be reasoned with, these motherfuckers gotta go. Rise up, either comply or react. We'll go to warriors at. Time to take our freedom back. Come on, rise up.
I will not make any deals with you. I will not be pushed, filed, stamped, indexed, briefed, debriefed, or numbered. My life is my own. My life is my own. My life is my own.
As we enter the final stages of the Dark New World Order, I only have one question. Where's all the warriors
at?
Hey
yo, wake up, we're under attack by some vampiric psychopaths who believe they own us. Soulless machine minds that lack empathy, steadily and systematically shifting the world dramatically, radically, never switching their strategy at it 24/7 every day of the week to keep their think on and bank on you staying asleep. Only way they can keep their entrenched systems of control is by you remaining ignorant, submissive to their goals for power as they claw on every aspect of your life. For the men with no resistance and don't expect you to fight, hypnotize you with distractions, political theatrics, keeping you fluorinated, sedated, and inactive, trapped in cognitive dissonance, doing mental gymnastics just to try to justify the actions of your masters, lacking the knowledge to understand your rights. What's it gonna take for you to stand and fight? This is a call for the warriors, the ones who read through the lines and see through the lies and realize that these are the times. Calling the warriors, those loaded with knowledge and acknowledge that the existence of the state is the problem. This is for the warriors, truth seekers and truth speakers, bullshit proof or send a salute through your speakers. Calling the warriors, the ones who stand in their divinity, loaded up but ready to die. This is a killer for the warriors. Yeah, the few were far between, dealing with the dead, unconsciously co-creating this horror scene, allowing these cowards the power to run rampant on our lives, trample on our rights as we strive to be an example of the light and expose the workings of this hidden hand operating behind the scenes, blinding them by the means, trying to seize total control by any means. And it's a cold priesthood that constitute, placing in prostitute politicians in apparent decision-making positions there to alter the public's vision and cause division while they blind to the ones who pull their strings. You took the drink the Kool-Aid every 4 years and are stupid enough to think that the state will ever free them from the state. You keep on waiting to be saved, you'll be waiting in your chains as the world continues to turn to hell all around you and you watch the end of freedom. So get the fuck out of the way, let us do it for the warriors, the ones who read through the lines and see through the lies and realize that these are the times. Calling the warriors, those loaded with knowledge and acknowledge that the existence of the state is the problem. This is for the warriors, truth seekers and truth speakers, bullshit proof, I'll send a salute through your speakers. Calling the warriors, the ones who stand in their divinity, loaded up but ready to die. This is a call for the warriors.
Believe me when I say we have a difficult time ahead of us, but if we are to be prepared for it, we must first shed our fear of it.
Because you know there's a handful of people actually run everything. That's true. It's provable. Not conspiracy.
It's all about control. To them we just cattle, numbers, battling each other while they creeping in the shadows, scheming, plotting, clocking your every move, locked in your mind, brainwashed until it's rotten. Got the population operating as they want them, symbolically mocking them, thinking nothing can stop them. So open your eyes to the lies of the evil, the poison in the minds and the lives of your people. And every time they lead you down a line to deceive you, and by then it's always too late to see through the veil that they hide behind, cause your third eye is blind. Better take a stand, we running out of time. Ain't nobody coming to save us, fuck what you had in mind. Arm yourself with the truth and jump behind the battle line. Can we turn it around? Yeah, it's possible. Divided we'll all fall, but united we're unstoppable. This is for the world, this is for the masses, attached to the strings being pulled by puppet masters. This is for the youth, searching for the proof, keep on looking for the clues, I'll provide you with some truth. This is for the ones waking up from the spell, beginning to discover themselves. Yeah, this is for the youth, searching for the truth, keep on looking for the clues, I'll provide you with some proof. Hey yo, the stage is set, the game is rigged, the system isn't broken, it was designed this way, and only the blind obey, give their mind away to these political, parasitical, cynical, criminal-minded individuals, getting you to surrender your freedoms to the hands of the state, with every boogeyman they create, playing they order out of chaos in order to enslave us, distorted our brains to morally degrade us, faces off against each other while they move the pieces on the global chessboard, directing the hordes. I don't come to bring peace, I was sent with a sword, a truth to get you mentally ready for war. Step forth if you got the balls to call out these tyrants, or submit your compliance through silence, cause in this filthy system ain't a single soul to trust. It ain't right versus left, it's a state versus us. This is for the world, this is for the masses, attached to the strings being pulled by puppet masters. This is for the youth, searching for the proof, keep on looking for the clues, I'll provide you with some truth. This is for the ones waking up from the spell, beginning to discover themselves. Yeah, this is for the youth, searching for the truth, keep on looking for the clues, I'll provide you with some proof. This is for the world. Yeah. Looking back at how far that I came, from all the heartache and pain, and dwelling in the darkness till something sparked in my brain, and it was plain to see the world was blind by the way it was trained to see, and my hunger to seek the truth brought about the change in me, and amazingly I saw the light, and how we were all sold a lie, separated and segregated, all the fighting, that there's more to life than what you perceive, but if you're stuck in what you believe, then you'll always be reluctant to see, and what you put out is what you retrieve, and if our thoughts are wrong, our behaviors will be, and what we'll receive is a whole plane of struggling, suffering from greed, sucker to believe that we must surrender our liberties just to be free, when subsequently we see the opposite, and it's time to accept the consequences of the reflection of our collective consciousness. So drop the nonsense and the walls that got your mind in prison. It's time to rise, my people, sky's the limit. Now it was always common sense to me that this wasn't the way shit was meant to be. My whole life all I wanted was for the rest to see. Our destiny's not to land exceptional 9 to 5, strive to consume happiness, we'll eventually die trying to buy, divided by the fault lines of race and religion, which makes us imprisoned in this matrix, slaves to the system. It's time to make a decision, we're at a fork in the road. How much more can we go? No more talking, it shows. Just look how crazy shit has gotten. Seems like love has been forgotten, or it's soon to be. Come on, the opportunity is knocking. It's only a choice between fear and love, but what we care enough about about will manifest. The universe works fair enough, and freedom has a price. It requires sacrifice, and us beginning to do the right thing in all that we do for the fact that's right. So don't stake any outcome. All that matters is if you played your part, as long as you were in it, and the sky is the limit. Have reached our moment of choice, where we're either gonna choose truth and freedom or continue to comply with all the fucking tyranny that they're throwing at us and lose what little freedom we have left. Cause this system ain't gonna stop its push for totalitarianism, and we only have a small window of opportunity to turn shit around, but the opportunity exists nonetheless. It's only a matter of will. What are we willing to do? How far are we willing to go to protect the lives, rights, and freedom of our family, our friends, and those that we know and love? And we're gonna have to come to terms with the fact that, unfortunately, shit is gonna get a lot worse before anything changes for the better. And that's only if enough of us choose to take action and do the work that needs to be done. The choice is ours. The time is now.
Take a deep breath. Look at it again. Oh, it's a piece of shit. That's all it is. It's nothing more. You're right. You're right. Not those fuckers who want to tell you how to think.
Yo,
You're
since a
fucking
little
right.
boy, I recognized that the world was completely backwards and felt trapped, cause I couldn't put my finger on exactly what it was, but I just knew things weren't the way they were supposed to be, and felt so out of place that I thought there was something wrong with me. I couldn't be who I was expected to be, nor did I try to be, and had trouble conforming to the norms of society. So I observed quietly, hyper-conscious, felt like I was dreaming, watching people conversating over the most meaningless nonsense, trying to make sense out of what all seemed so complicated. Couldn't comprehend the way that the world operated, the fact we had to pay to be alive on a planet that God created. I knew somewhere we got betrayed, and the truth was obfuscated, and it weighed on my mind. But through time I come to realize all these lies and deceptions and misconceptions that led us in this direction are so painfully blatant, and I just can't fucking take it anymore. So I'm breaking my silence and making a statement. You're gonna hear me now. Yeah, now the whole world's gonna hear me out. I'm no longer staying silent, time to air it out. You're gonna hear me now. I'm gonna let you all know what I think about your fucking status and the shameless world and the state it's in. You're gonna hear me now. All the rage I've been trying to control within, the awakening that I went through, the anger that I've been holding. You're gonna hear me now. I'm gonna lay it all out on the table so you understand where I stand. It's time to stop pointing fingers and start blaming ourselves. We collectively created a hell. Just look at the place, it's a disgrace. We should be ashamed of ourselves, letting a cacistocracy make a mockery of freedom. Shit, we live in a cross between 84, Brave New World, and idiocracy. It's a fucking comedy show, this country. How can we possibly tell ourselves we're free? Come on now, honestly. Allowing a state of monopoly on forcing property in this country is supposedly founded upon the principles of individual sovereignty. Shit, we straight up turned around and pissed on the graves of the founders. Just look around us and tell me what the fuck is there to be proud of? All there is to see is a bunch of serve-out fucking cowards bowing to those in power as the rights get devoured. It's a joke. All you clowns and your fake-ass patriotism, you were all just a bunch of willing slaves to the system that your ignorance we're up against. So crouch down and lick the hand that feeds you and make posterity forget that you were ever a country. You're gonna hear me now. Yeah, now the whole world's gonna hear me out. I'm no longer staying silent, time to air it out. You're gonna hear me now. I'm gonna let you all know what I think about you fucking status and the shameless world and the state it's in. You're gonna hear me now. All the rage I've been trying to control within, the awakening that I went through, the anger that I've been holding. You're gonna hear me now. I'm gonna lay it all out on the table so you understand where I stand as a man. Yeah, you're gonna hear me, you're gonna hear me now. Yeah, you're gonna hear me now. Hear me now. Yeah, hear me now. Hear me now. Can you motherfuckers hear me now? Hear me now. Yo, who the fuck is that hitting the booth? Spitting the truth, full throttle. The rulers don't slaves is the motherfucking motto. Fuck that, tough act to follow. Serving a bitter pill of truth by the bottle. Hard to swallow, my lyrical force to shove it down. Hip-hop never died, it's alive in the underground. Never sold out like the mother clowns whose assholes pucker when real MCs come around. Pound out that real shit time and time again. Coming straight from the head, never mind the pen. So pay attention while I line it in and reignite that fire of freedom in the minds of men. Expose the controllers and the method to their madness that they perfected and use as a weapon on the masses. Prep the asses so we can settle the storm. Back and better than ever before. I'm ready for war. Know the game plan, got my mind right. Body in check, shine bright with divine light. Got my grammar down, got my rhetoric, the heretic America inherited. I'm ready for war. Got my ammo stock, keep my guns cocked. Ready to rock for freedom, I'll never stop till I drop and I clock out. Fortune can stop out the fire inside me, yeah, watch I'm now. Ready for war. Know the game plan, got my mind right. Body in check, shine bright with divine light. Got my grammar down, got my rhetoric, the heretic America inherited. I'm ready for war. Got my ammo stock, keep my guns cocked. Ready to rock for freedom, I'll never stop till I drop and I clock out. Fortune can stomp out the fire inside me, yeah, watch these motherfuckers at your mind. We can believe in these double-speaking thieving, conniving demons deceiving you every time they breathe and leaving you in confusion. Caught up in their illusion for choosing to see what you want to see. That's why you losing. The solution is natural law. That's the call I'm here to take action for, and I'm strapped for the cause. Loaded with knowledge and I'ma blast it off at the rest of the world so they can pass it on. Out for war, truth rap assassinator. Verbally blast these haters and wanna castigate us. And have truth as the masqueraders woke. They just procrastinators who sit back and masturbate us. We on the front lines fighting for our rights and freedom, or rather die the lie defeated. My creed is to shine light in the darkness with killer metaphors. Bring it raw like you never saw a dog. I'm ready for war. Know the game plan, got my mind right. Body in check, shine bright with divine light. Got my grammar down, got my rhetoric, the heretic America inherited. I'm ready for war. Got my ammo stock, keep my guns cocked. Ready to rock for freedom, I'll never stop till I drop and I clock out. Fortune can stop out the fire inside me, yeah, watch I'm now. Ready for war. Know the game plan, got my mind right. Body in check, shine bright with divine light. Got my grammar down, got my rhetoric, the heretic America inherited. I'm ready for war. Got my ammo stock, keep my guns cocked. Ready to rock for freedom, will never stop till I drop and I clock out. Fortune can stomp out the fire inside me, yeah, watch now.
Cause when they come for you, tell me how you gonna come. With your hands upon your head or on the trigger of your gun. Will you give up your life before you give up your rights? Are you gonna get up and fight the good fight? Cause tonight just might be your last night. Cause when it's time to roll, tell me how you gonna go. Will you stand in the face of evil and protect your immortal soul? Cause when it's do or die, you'll decide how it's gonna go down. But as for me, I made up my mind.
I'm ready for war. Know the game plan, got my mind right. Body in check, shine bright with divine light. Got my grammar down, got my rhetoric, the heretic America inherited. I'm ready for war. Got my ammo stock, keep my guns cocked. Ready to rock for freedom, I'll never stop till I drop and I clock out. Fortune can stop out the fire inside me, yeah, watch I'm now. Ready for war. Know the game plan, got my mind right. Body in check, shine bright with divine light. Got my grammar down, got my rhetoric, the heretic America inherited. I'm ready for war. Got my ammo stock, keep my guns cocked. Ready to rock for freedom, I'll never stop till I drop and I clock out. Fortune can stomp out the fire inside me, yeah, watch now. Watch now. The revolution won't be televised. The media will still be selling lies to get your eyes off the uprising and keep you ill-advised. They felonize the truth and prison those who leak it. Demonize who speak it and confuse those who seek it. Get deceived with all the psyops they propagate to try to co-opt the way the movement's heading. Yeah, learn how they operate. They lock the gates on those who can see the exit and try to warn the rest. That's the name of the game and it's plain. It's all a test for the soul. On this quest we enroll. Every lesson we grow and have an effect on the whole. That's what they keep occulted. The knowledge to keep the sheep closing their pen as they creep and cloaking their nature, scheming, provoking, keep an open eye to your side in the ear to the streets. Beware of the beast out to mark you if you dare to sleep. So I wear my peace with every outfit. I've been made up my mind. If shit goes down, these motherfuckers will never take me alive. All rise.
The government has given us too much reasonable doubt. The burden of proof will always be on them. They will always be guilty until proven innocent in the court of the people. All right. Hey, yo, your leaders have betrayed you with their devious behavior. The media's a way for them to legally enslave you. People say that they believe in Jesus as a savior, but they trust the government and they don't even trust their neighbor. That ain't Christ-like, Christ is revolutionary. Yeah, you heard me clearly, and that's word to Virgin Mary. Word, time that we rise just like Jesus to fight the usury and all the rulers who deceive us. Don't believe us? Good, as long as you think critically and keep an open mind to the endless possibilities. The system is corrupt, that ain't a mystery. If you trust the government, you must not know the history. Facts.
History exposes that if you are not related to so-called royalty or persons in high positions of authority, your ancestors and yourself have probably lived under tyranny, executed by fear, confusion, and psychology. God gave us freedom, not these demons in an avatar. Recognize your sovereignty, protect it with a battle scar. Live your life peacefully, but give these tyrants hell. Conforming to the system is like prison in the cell. They'll lie and deceive, murder and discredit, extort and blackmail. It's highly to their credit. I'm never off the rocker, I'm just higher than a soccer ball. I'll kick these wicked suckers off their motherfucking wrecking ball. Stock your mind with knowledge and your pantry's full of edibles. Watch the politicians, cause they the ghastly criminals. Never trust the media, argue if you like, but I will work with what God gave me, cause the afterlife is nigh, motherfucker.
Time to wake up from this bad dream. Wake up from this bad dream. Government's running a mad scheme. Government's running a mad scheme. Yeah, time to wake up from this bad dream. It's enough to make a man scream. Government's running a mad scheme, trying to conquer and divide us with a vaccine. I made a vow about 12 years back to keep it real with my raps and still kill every track. I'm still spitting facts, dropping knowledge with the rhymes. Every single line is divine, lyrically I'm mind blowing. Time showing I was right about a lot of things I've been spitting on the mic. Like, for example, my song called Freeway. If you don't remember the lyrics, then let me replay. Their agenda's not hidden, it's called eugenics. They create the threat and then they spread the epidemic. Next they come the medics and these so-called leaders claiming that they got a cure and that they know how they should treat us. I created those lyrics 11 years ago. Some say the end is near, but I don't fear it though. As my spirit grows, so does my bravery. The only way that we could change the world and make it free from the physical and the mental slavery is if we finally unite and find a better way to be. Like I said in the first Illuminati, true power is knowledge of self for everybody. Get big, grow stronger. Come on, take responsibility and show honor. Let's go to yourself, cause you overcame trauma. Now you wear your scars like a fucking coat of armor. After the pain comes growth. Yeah, after the rain comes hope. Let's go. The sun brings, so the brain can cope with the unknown and things that it can't control. Cause the real war resides within. So realize we are all human, we are all kin. So don't fall in with the divided, cause united we will all win. I said the real war resides within. So realize we are all human, we are all kin. So don't fall in with the divided, cause united we will all win. I said, time to wake up from this bad dream. It's enough to make a man scream. Government running a mad scheme, trying to conquer and divide us with a vaccine.
It's a nightmare to be governed by the system. Your freedom of speech and bodily autonomy is threatened. Thankfully we still stand for the Second Amendment, because the moment that they slip up, it's our job to be self-defensive. But we the people have the power on a peaceful approach. Natural law over all, teaching to all of the folks. From the young to the grown, we have to embrace this revolution. Illuminati the resurrection with these logical solutions. We're winning when you're choosing the fight for what is right. Don't hide behind the shadows, stand tall, be seen in light. Come on, cause the good will conquer evil, united we grow and right. And together we can deliver the future, a chance at a better life. That's the right to travel, the right to battle, a government that's immoral. The right to thrive and live in peace while we're living on this soil. The government and the corporate cronies didn't give us freedom. No, we're granted by our God at first and never by those demons.
Time to wake up from this bad dream. Wake up from this bad dream. Government's running a mad scheme. Government's running a mad scheme. Yeah, time to wake up from this bad dream. It's enough to make a man scream. Government's running a mad scheme, trying to conquer and divide us with a vaccine.
From the past, still warriors up for the task. Yeah, skulls, you can shove your new world order up your fucking ass. Yeah, fuck your mask and your mandated injections. I own this body of mine, fuck claiming an exemption. Anyone with half a brain can see through your stated intentions. That your main objective is to maim and subject us to enslavement. Expectedly you stunned when the three of us been warning y'all for over a decade now. All the shit was coming, now it's here and we in it. It's a fight to the finish as they try to diminish the light that's within us. It's survival of the spiritually fittest. So shed it that weight of the quitters, climb aboard and ride with us. if we stand strong together, we'll all pull through. As long as you continue to play your part and do all you can do and kill that Illuminati shit. It doesn't matter who's running the show, cause in the end the solution has always been you.
The real war resides within, so realize we are all human. We are all kin, so don't fall in with the divided, cause united we will all win. I said the real war resides within, so realize we are all human. We are all kin, so don't fall in with the divided, cause united we will all win. I said, time to wake up from this bad dream. Wake up from this bad dream. Government's running a mad scheme. Government's running a mad scheme. Time to wake up from this bad dream. It's enough to make a man scream. Government running a mad scheme. Trying to conquer and divide us with a vaccine. Yeah. You know what we do. Get big on time to hit them with the realness. The victim's mentality is an illness. Gotta see the bigger picture. Responsibility transforms a victim to a victor. The choice is yours, so pick one, victor or a victim. The choice is yours, so pick one, victor or a victim. You can't be both, gotta see the bigger picture. Responsibility transforms a victim to a victor. Yo, we fight each other instead of fighting against the system. Cause politicians and cowards in powerful positions are on a mission to conquer us, so they cause division based on race, religion, gender, and the way we live in. Liberals hate you if you stay true to your own opinions. They make words illegal, hurt their feelings, go to prison. Man, they tripping, they argue about who's the biggest victim. They're literally pitiful based on the definition. The Democratic Party's now become the pity party. Everybody's narcissistic for themselves, they feeling sorry. We've all been victimized to some degree, but in time you'll come to see. If you truly wanna be free, you gotta take your power back from the ones who did you wrong and the ones who wish you harm. You gon' tell them, bring it on. Cause you see the bigger picture. Responsibility transforms a victim to a victim. Time to hit them with the realness. The victim's mentality is an illness. Gotta see the bigger picture. Responsibility transforms a victim to a victor. The choice is yours, so pick one, victim or a victim. The choice is yours, so pick one, victim or a victim. You can't be both, gotta see the bigger picture. Responsibility transforms a victim to a victor.
In a world with no love for the truth, witnessing freedom get murdered in cold blood, yet won't budge in the worldviews. All due to a populace that's never grown up in consciousness, like infants stuck in a cognitive dissonance, watching the system playing their differences, driving the wedge between those on the opposite ends of this illusory spectrum of politics. With Islam on the left who insists the prerogative is to get tended to like kindergartners, and it's just honestly sickening how the right, believing their side is legitimate, keeps buying into the back and forth arguing, bickering. I mean common sense, divide and conquer. It's obvious, isn't it? Well, at least to those who lifted the veil and could see you getting played off against each other by the enemy you share, which is the system itself. The day you all realize that, it's game over. Till then, me and D gon' stay soldiers for the truth, muscling our way through the hordes of the dead in the zombie land. Take over, know the truth, and it'll set you free. But first, it'll piss you off to see that the system you thought had your best interest is only out to rip you off, rob you blind, and throw you crumbs. Look, at the end of the day, we're all victims to the circumstance, but the question is, how will you overcome?
Time to hit them with the realness. The victim's mentality is an illness. Gotta see the bigger picture. Responsibility transforms a victim to a victor. The choice is yours, so pick one, victor or a victim. The choice is yours, so pick one, victor or a victim. You can't be both, gotta see the bigger picture. Responsibility transforms a victim to a victor.
Yeah, it's time we talk about the real motherfucking threat. Cause when tyranny shows up at your door, to be wearing a badge with a gun. Murray, pulling a motherfucker. Time to kick the harsh truth, what you can't seem to comprehend mentally when talking about the bane of the 21st century. Not the puppets on the string, the muppets up in office who get issued additional orders, but them punks who enforce them and manifest in existence. The tyranny we witness, the strong arm for the politicians, that brutal forces for the system out to squash any resistance. Responsible for every form of totalitarianism that ever existed. Don't get it twisted, placing the blame on the deep state. Believing the alleged elites take your freedom, cause it ain't called the banker state, politician state, or a judge state. Stupid as it's called the police state. The ones coming for your guns, extorting you for revenue over victimless acts. Yet you place them on a pedestal as they subdue your rights naturally and constitutionally with qualified immunity to murder with impunity. Still you believe they're out to guard the freedom of your foolish ass, to serve and protect, yeah, you mean the ruling class. A costume and a badge don't grant you extra rights, just following orders, the excuse of all democide. Time to identify your real enemy before the day comes when the state begins sending a police force door to door, strapped like the Marine Corps. Then you'll see just what the fuck you need an AR-15 for. Order followers, the ones coming for your rights, threatening your life when they throw on them lights. Order followers, they be the boots on the ground, enforcers of the new world order in your town. Order followers, the standing army for the system, nothing more than attack dogs for the politicians. Order followers, out to punish and enslave with no empathy. Time to know your enemy. Order followers.
911, what's your emergency?
These motherfuckers shooting, they all trying to murder me.
Who's trying to kill you?
It's these crooked ass cops. I got my piece loaded and I'm about to bust a Tupac.
Sir, please calm down, don't resort to any violence.
What the heck you mean? This is self-defense, I'm frightened.
Why are they shooting? Did you commit a crime?
Nah, I made a bunch of songs that the government don't like.
Well, sir, the police are just doing their jobs, and you sound like a criminal from the way that you talk.
Well, in that case, anyone in America can be classified as domestic terrorist.
Yeah, that's true, it's called the Patriot Act.
I know you fucking asshole, I'm just stating the fact.
We can't have people like you talking or protesting, thinking you have rights, you're not an exception. Any law created, they will enforce in any way. Even if immoral, it's followed to get paid.
Followers, the ones coming for your rights, threatening your life when they throw on them lights. Order followers, they be the boots on the ground, enforcers of the new world order in your town. Order followers, the standing army for the system, nothing more than attack dogs for the politicians. Order followers, out to punish and enslave with no empathy. Time to know your enemy. Order followers. Yeah. And so it's said that one man can't change the world, but he can spread the message. That could. Hey yo, maybe it's just me, but as of lately, it's as if the days become hazy, like nothing seems to faze me or ceases to amaze me no more. Suffice to say, we gone beyond crazy, like Orwell and Huxley, a butt sex and birth of the demented baby, which wrote the script we sing and play out on this globe of sin. And the only way out is to go within by opening up your heart chakra, producing that glow again. Though it could be hard to remain a soldier when these prison walls are closing, yet I know within my soul will win at the end of the day. The current energy's just the way the pendulum sways to the end of this age, watching these predators prey on the weak-minded and keep them blind to whatever Renee's level of propaganda and psychological mastery. Cause those who accept fallacies could be made to produce catastrophes, and naturally their compliance affects the rest of us. No respect for what's just, freedom discarded and left to us. So let's adjust our will, do what we could. We might as well when the alternative is a living hell inside a cell. Start by loving thy neighbor like you love thyself. I know I can't save the world, but I gotta try to help the great world.
Automatic spitting, hitting them like a chopper round. Freestyler the written, got more balls than a college town. I don't jot them down, I keep them where the knowledge found. Fake rappers claim they ballin', but they out of bounds. I'm the referee, these suckers are in jeopardy. If they ever step to me, I show them who the best MC. Diesel auto flow, me I gotta grow in my spirit and mind, cause I don't really know anything for certain. Keep learning till I'm deceased. The ones who think they know it all really know the least. The earth will be inherited only by the meek, when the ones who are in power are devoured by the beast. That's biblical and metaphorical. I'm at the oracle and she told me something horrible. Before it gets better, it only gets worse. That's the reason why I try to put my best first. I dropped 100 bangers trying to warn them of the dangers. I am not the people's savior, I'm just trying to be your neighbor. Love thy neighbor like you love thyself. I know I can't save the world, but I gotta try to help. Yeah, Diesel Auto, Joe Murray, you know what we do. Love thy neighbor like you love thyself. I know I can't save the world, but I gotta try to help. Say that I'm a criminal, now they wanna judge me. What gives somebody the right for them to stand above me? To make a decision on punishment they think is best for me. What qualifies someone to determine my destiny? You finished law school, graduated Harvard, and you aced the bar exam, so I guess that makes you a flawless man. Someone godlike, unbiased with clear morals, capable of judging the rest of us mere mortals. Did the creator grant you superiority? Is the ultimate human moral authority? Where do laws come from? Who's creating them? Corporations making a fortune, or people breaking them? You want the truth? Just follow the paper trail. Companies are profiting off millions locked away in jail. Laws not from God, greedy people made it. Even Hitler's Holocaust follow laws that he created. The injustice system is factually flawed. It undermines the principles of natural law. God's been erased and replaced by the government. Judgment means nothing if it's not enforced with punishment. And punishment can only be implemented through violent force if you have not consented. The government is the greatest perpetrator of crimes against the universal
I stay in
creator.
service to truth and freedom in a small minority, and understand my inherent sovereignty, so I reject all authority. I'll serve the one and only, no phony trying to play him. I don't speak your legalese, don't stand under what you're saying, claiming a right to force me into conformity with your decrees. From whom did you obtain this right to be the boss of me? A free man, don't need permission from another man to exercise his birthrights. We're part of unalienable, don't you understand? Your stance is morally relativistic and solipsistic, cause all man's laws are the arbitrary decisions of politicians, backed by the threat of violence on no legitimate grounds. Universal moral law, the only law by which we're bound, and if we want freedom, we must accept what's objectively so, that we collectively reap what we collectively sow. That's how it goes, that's why I put the truth forth and all I bring. What goes around comes around, life's regs, natural laws
The
king.
injustice system is factually flawed. It undermines the principles of natural law. God's been erased and replaced by the government. Judgment means nothing if it's not enforced with punishment. And punishment can only be implemented through violent force if you have not consented. The government is the greatest perpetrator of crimes against the universal creator. The injustice system is factually flawed. It undermines the principles of natural law. God's been erased and replaced by the government. Judgment means nothing if it's not enforced with punishment. And punishment can only be implemented through violent force if you have not consented. The government is the greatest perpetrator of crimes against the universal creator.
They were so deep in the system, and they still fought. That's what the
Don't despair. It ain't over yet. We're gonna see what humanity's made.
It's time we take a final stand. Rise and band together and devise a plan. Organize and mobilize as a united fam. Put our differences aside and find a common ground. The time is now. It's the title bout. We in the final round. The system got our backs on the ropes. Time for action. Ain't talking about casting a vote. Democracy's a cult. Socrates' philosophy states that demagoguery's the obvious result. When the masses lack proper education, they become susceptible to mind manipulation. And they react with emotional behavior. Idol worshiping politicians like they are saviors. Left-right politics only causes division. Will 2020 be the year that brings a perfect vision? We gotta fight for the future generations. Our greatest enemy's the illusion of separation.
This is the point in time where we all decide where we stand. The fate of humanity rests now, right in our hands. Ignite brush fires of freedom in the minds of man. As far and wide as we can, this is humanity's final stand. Right now, reclaim our sovereignty if we want to be free and guarded with the full armor of God, viciously and honorably. So for tomorrow we preserve the future of man and the promised land. This is humanity's final stand. There's a storm coming, then again on a horn and warn someone, cause it's all coming to a head now. No more running and hiding, denying the facts, trying to act like it ain't right in your face, like right in your tracks. These psychopaths scumbags overplayed their hand power, grabbing and rattled the population. Now the cat's out of the bag. Biggest false flag ever perpetrated on mankind. You can't see it by now, you're going to your fucking grave blind. Playtime's over, the battle line has been drawn. The time's come to decide for your soul, what side do you want? Total freedom or tyranny, ain't no in between. How will you be seen in history by the future as the machine took their last stab at us? Exposed their whole apparatus with full fascists and threw everything that they had at us. Did you hold on strong and brave? Come out unscathed or fold in the cave? How many minds you known to save? Don't say that it's hopeless even though the future looks grim. So what? What's your options? What you gonna do? Just roll over the shit, ain't over, get up, pick your fucking head up. Ain't nothing to be afraid of. Let's show these motherfuckers what we're made of. This is the point in time where we all decide where we stand. The fate of humanity rests now, right in our hands. Ignite brush fires of freedom in the minds of man. As far and wide as we can, this is humanity's final stand. Right now, reclaim our sovereignty if we want to be free and guard it with the full armor of God, viciously and honorably. So for tomorrow we preserve the future of man and the promised land. This is humanity's final stand.